Good morning, Uncle Lou here with your official Georgia-Florida 2017 halftime report. Georgia up 21-0 at halftime. Disclaimer slash warning or whatever here right off the bat. If you're one of these sunshine pumping Georgia fans who think we can do no wrong ever, click off the video now. First of all, we're up 21-0. That's great. We had our way with Florida in the first quarter. They couldn't stop anything we were doing. They couldn't get a first down on offense. Go up 21-0 pretty much without even trying in the first quarter. Second quarter, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Florida had two pretty good drives in the second quarter. One, they got all the way down to the 1 yard line. We held them on fourth down, so good job for the defense there. But still, they ran the ball right down the field. Florida gets the ball back with 3 or 4 minutes to go in the second half. We hold them to a punt. There was 1 minute and 50 seconds left after the third down play. We had 2 timeouts left. They were going to punt. We should have called a timeout there. I don't understand. This happened a couple of times last year, and I wrote it off as, well, first-year head coach. There's going to be some clock management type issues. And I get it. You're up 21-0. We get the ball to start the second half. But, I mean, come on. We haven't scored since the first quarter, so it's 21-0. But, it's not like we're really blowing them out here, especially considering how this second quarter went. So you have a chance to call a timeout and get the ball back with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go in the half and a timeout left to drive down the field and try to get some points before halftime. You elect not to use the timeout. 40 seconds wastes off the clock. Florida punts with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. We get the ball back with right around 1 minute to go. We do a meaningless run up the middle for 0 yards. Then we jump off sides. Then we let the clock run out down to 0. And we end the half with 2 timeouts left on the scoreboard. Now, do I think that's going to matter at the end of this game as far as who wins or loses? No. But this is Florida. We should put our foot on their throat and leave it there. Mercy is for the weak. Remember Karate Kid, Miyagi, Daniel-san, Cobra Kai, do or die. Mercy is for the weak. You should have used your timeouts there, in my opinion. Try to get down and let Blankenship at least kick a long field goal to end the half. You go into the locker room with 2 timeouts in your pocket. It doesn't make any sense, especially considering the second half we had. We didn't do hardly anything second half with the ball. Couldn't really stop Florida in the second half. When they had the ball, they pretty much stopped themselves. That's just how bad they are. But yeah, Florida's terrible. Frank's trash. Y'all's quarterback situation is an absolute joke and has been since 2007. Pathetic. Absolutely no reason or excuse that a school like Florida should go a decade without getting a decent quarterback, but somehow you did. Y'all are just terrible. We'll come out in the second half and dominate this game, I'm sure. Jake Fromm might even have another 4 pass attempts in the second half. Who knows? I think he's 2 for 4 in the first half. Boop-a-doo! 2 for 4. Still got more yards than Frank's, though. Frank's is like 5 for 16 or something like that. He's got 15 or 16 attempts. Fromm's got more yards with 4 attempts, but still 4 pass attempts. Yeah, dominating Florida in the first half, 21-0, with 4 pass attempts, 2 of 4. 1 long run by Sony Michel, a turnover by Florida that gave us some easy points, and a Nick Chubb touchdown run. So, anyway, we'll win this game, just like I told you we would all week, but we should have done something there at the end of the second half. You got a man on the ground squirming around, grasping for air. Reach your hands down there and choke the life out of him!